大家等我一下，等我一下啊！我现在电脑在重开，稍等我。哭啊！等我一下。看今天状况怎么那么多啊？哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，哎呀！今天状况怎么那么多了？啊！我的 VP 早接不到，操妈！对啊，为什么？Why？为啥嘞？真的是他妈去世，真的是烦。我才刚入学就状况一堆了。等我一下，真是快受不了了。为啥我今天电脑会卡卡嘞？有啦，iTunes 连接到啦，为什么？我今天电脑真的很卡，到底发生什么事？他就是要我今天练胡桃，就对了。哦，受不了，真的太难了，你知道吗？USB 是哪一天？对啊，可以呀、啊，我传输资料就可以，可是我用我的 VP 就不行，杀回了。哦，真的很烦呢、好， 对呀、为什么还是不行？我 i2 名就连得到，快受不了了。为啥嘞？决定了，我直接把我的 VP 的东西全部关掉。控制中心不对，装置更多。哦，那解除手势，重新启动。我直接把我手机重开，等我一下。我这里我已经将近快一个礼拜没开了，我已经将近一个礼拜没开了，我只是想开一下，我只是想开一下，没想到竟然，我今天电脑到底怎么回事啊？今天电脑很卡到底怎么回事？我只是一个早上没关而已，它就卡成这副狗样。对啊，还是不行为什么？我真的快受不了了，到底为什么连不到啦？哦哟，算了，我放弃，VP 不开了，我直接开例会，受不了了。我真正动不了啊，完全连不到，真的快受不了了。我们继续吧。他吃的资讯量太大了，电脑的超级卡，卡爆what the fuck！我艾尔登法环也没这么卡，会不会我明天我显卡就烧掉了？我真的很怕我他妈显卡就烧掉了。而且每一次啊，我只要一断线，我直播一断掉，我整个游戏画面全部要重抓。或者游戏画面全部要重抓 ，what the fuck！好，今天就先这样吧，不然的话我的，不然我他妈我的 V 皮真的是开都开不起。信任啊， 我现在我的 BTS 是完全连不到的情况下，我 BTS 是完全连不到我的电脑。啊，为什么？可是我的 iTunes 明明就有收得到啊！最近到底是发生什么事了？这阵子不是那个什么推特也出问题吗？现在连 VTS 也出问题。算了，以免他又到时候又卡，或者卡，我决定了，今天就不开 VP 玩游戏吧。大家就这样将就着看这个人皮吧，我没办法了。我还有额外内容，哦，有啦，这个我有了。哎，我一个直播断线2次，哎，这是假的，这太扯。我之前玩，我玩什么断线那么多次 ？GTA， 我之前玩 GTA 也没断线过那么多次啊，有啦。但那个时候是因为那个 YT 在搞事，因为我那个时候 YT 一直在断，YT 只要断掉，我图奇就跟着死。可是这次不是啊，这次是完全整个电脑卡死的，你知道？开一下工作管理。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
难道我游戏不能连高都开不了？我不能开高，开高就去死。设定值，开中好了。开高会断线。但是我说真的，我 VP 不开，我的 GPU 只有吃30而已。我 VP 不开，我的 GPU 只有吃30。要不是现在我他妈 VP 连不到，不然的话我应该也想连，我应该会连 VP。哎，可以学这么多，这是什么招式？减震指数，冰冻咒。一击击杀啊！这个就是传说的啃大瓜，对。 我们今天呢不肯搭瓜哦，我们拒当吃瓜群众。
Revelio.
哎，真的，当 VTuber 这好困难。
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
你发现一个呼噜火焰哦，就是传送锚点就对了。M 开启地图。霍格华兹分为2个主要区域，左侧是学生和教授居住的地方，包括学院交易厅和大厅。选择大理石街区域。绿色呼噜火焰代表你已经发现，包括所属学院交易厅。灰色代表尚未发现。右侧为学术各与兴趣点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。所以我们现在在图书馆就对了。真的是不要直播有卡哦。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
干我 GPU 吃到100%是啥回？
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
我有没有看错？我 GPU 吃到100我有看错吗？我刚一瞬间看到我的 GPU 一直保持在100。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
我100% GPU 是杀回了。
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that
赫卡特教授。
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an
我的 GPU 真的是超可怕，100%使用率是杀小。
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
啊，对了，我先跟大家讲一下，我现在我的 YT 是关掉的，因为这真的不得已，我可能就会先把 YT 关掉，因为反正就对。然后直播档的话，我会到时候再上传到 YT 啊，这边的直播档会上传到 YT， 不然的话真的太卡了，就是卡爆。
Revelio.
If I can just stop that.
哦，真的，而且我现在有把我的系统打开来看，我的 GPU 一直在维持在高点
It's， good to see you, Professor.
And you.
大概维持在70、80，
would cross
然后
today
偶尔会飙到
before you
100。
immersed yourself in
我觉得这很夸张哎！我这款游戏可以飙到100 GPU， 真的是
exploring ruins.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
打开任务日志。黄色点点代表主线任务，可以推展故事剧情并获得经验值。部分任务需要满足咒语以及或等级要求才能解锁，在这种情况下必须达到指定的等级或获得所需咒语才能启动任务。新咒语可以透过完成教授指派的作业，上学果还是要写作业。作业或作为任务奖励获得。追踪黄点点按右键。我还先去上黑魔法防御课。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
还是想看一下我到底可以学什么魔法。装备、护属。任务完成，欢迎来到霍格华兹。这个是爆炸，从远处切割物体可以造成。哦，最基本的攻击法是去武器走。火吼烧，幻灭，我要潜行欸，复修。啊，这个是学习一开始必学的招式。啊，这个是万应室在用的。消场。控制。无法造成直接伤害。魔法罗盘。反正我现在先去上课就对了。V。黑魔法防御塔已发现呼噜火焰哦，在这里。可以撸猫。
Revelio。
有宝箱欸，这游戏竟然也要开宝箱。希望我的直播不会再断线了，我真的快受不了了。为什么宝箱会放在厕所？谁在厕所？
Revelio。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I knew.
有啥会？这宝箱不能开。
Revelio。
好，反正我要先去上课，现在去上课。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
怎么了，叶晴？又断线了是吗？不会吧？应该是没有吧？
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am
没有
Letty.
嗨，哦，诺拉，
So
午
you
安
are
啊
the！new student.
哎
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
哎，
Shall we begin?
中
Welcome
东
to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it,
我也在好奇为什么厕所在宝箱？宝箱在厕所哦。
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on
对啊，
opposite
为什么
sides
他要
of
把
the classroom.
宝箱放在厕所里？
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
哦，速钱。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
老师，我想上室外课。以前上课的时候不是说老师我不想做教师。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
这老师好有趣。
So, what better than a bit
但
of
是
sport?
我讲真的啊，
Our
以
prowess with the
这
summoning
种老
charms
师
to
在
the
我
test,
们
right?
台湾上课的话，反应应该不是很好。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
发出友善的声音，为什么？因为我们，如果你自己上课的时候，你应该会注意到很多
One of the spheres and relink. Excellent. Happens to the best of us. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, very good. Splendid. Stay focused.
就是
Very good.
上课的时候，你应该会稍微注意到，就是台湾的学生基本上都不太敢举手发言，然后都很安静。所以通常这种就是通常这种互动性质很高的老师，通常 通常刚开始很有热情，到后面的时候就还好了，知道吗？
There we go.
Accio!
That's it!
Be sharp. Phew.
我都太早放掉了。
Well done. Here we go.
要赢他，除非
Accio!
要赢他，必须要那个。 要全部都中。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
更有趣，干嘛拿球 K 人吗？
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
我老是按错键，你知道吗？好难
Accio!
I know everyone is watching, but try
啊
not to be nervous.
太晚按。
You are doing quite well.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp.
刚刚很专心在看聊天室，忘记按。
Phew. Watch this.
Accio!
这个要抓时机耶。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
可是搞不好第一次可能不会，然后第二次如果开2周目的时候，搞不好就可以直接屌虐这一方，搞不好。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it,
他妈是
we had
占卜
left
老师
Uganda
哦。
and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
他还
This
是没
may
有
seem
讲
an
他
odd
到底长什
question,
么样
but
子。
is magic the same there as it is here?
Most Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
不用魔杖，使用魔
I must
法
admit,。however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand.
戏剧感
It's very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
我觉得他的口音做
A
的
word，
他口音还不错哦。
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise, Professor.
You wanted to speak
know
with me,
it won't
Professor?
work on humans.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor.
老师的特别关心。
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that
通
she
常
is a
对于
bit
转学生啊，
distracted
或
of
者
late.
是插班生，老师都会特别
Now,
关心。
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
魔咒学等级1解锁。啊，不是等级1解锁吗？啊，不是等级1解锁吗？啊，不是等级1解锁吗？好啦，那就上黑魔法防御课。没有追踪任何目标，我没有追踪到。支线任务现在可用，可用支线任务为。为菱形可标记为棋子的霍格华兹地区找到，但不会推进主线剧情哦。我的位置，穿着魔杖手柄。我们现在去解个支线好了。
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going.
魔咒
You
课，
certainly seem to hold your own in
我们要
charm.
学习魔法，对，但是我们要拒绝啃大瓜，我们不要当吃瓜群众。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
什么意思？吃瓜群众？如果有知道那个《哈利波特》里面有一招魔法是40咒，就是这一招，它可以立即击杀敌人。然后它的念法就是说，它的念法就是照像上面那样啊。 然后就很像是说，然后我不会念，反正就是听起来很像是什么啃瓜之类的。啊，这个是黑魔法，这后面3招都是黑魔法。 虽然这款游戏说没有善恶值啊，黑魔法也可以尽量用。
Revelio.
嗨，大概懂。
Revelio.
哦，拿走。下面。
There's something in
克莱芬多。
Oh dear, I shall get.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
非离书架。
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
白箱，奎西达的书，还有3本，还有3本在哪？因为好像有看到图书馆。
Accio!
在挑战中还有尚未领取的奖励。接下来还有书在哪里？不会在楼上吧？看到了，在那里。
Accio!
差一本，够几本也得。还有1本在哪里？在那边。在底下，他在下面。但他竟然不让我直接跳下去。 看，我这样还要下来，还要转视角，麻烦。在那里，可是他在进出区，操你！好来了。
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
主管学生表示你有点吵。
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't
图书
be
馆要
practicing
保
any
持
charms in
安
the
静。
library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
非离
Certainly
书
wouldn't
架
want，anyone but me reading mine.
猛禽灰色。
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if
克
I
服
seem a
怕
little
服。
distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and
Lumos，
find me if you stumble on something
Lumos.
illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Obviously,
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
哦，
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
好的，3等库存，这是什么东西？没东西。收藏。魔法手柄，银灰色猫头鹰，污染礼服，装备，不要找他吵。任务，传奇披风，3个支线，哇，这个要全收集，大概要花很久的时间呢。
Revelio.
只要全收集，大概要花非常久的时间。好了，来去上黑魔法防御课。
Accio.
哇，真的是有些解谜。5，然后旁边那个到底有几颗头啊？1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、3，两个问号是3，一个问号是这什么？我看一下11。我看不懂，我也看不懂啊。这就是霍格华兹好玩的地方。
Revelio.
哎
Revelio.
马蒂金格瑞。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
我知道他是要算那个，我知道他是要算他右下角那个到底是什么数字。他应该是要算右下的数字，就右边那个数字，但是右边的数字是多少？不知道。还是要让两边的数字相等？没关系，总有会解的人知道该怎么解。
Revelio.
又有宝箱，又有宝箱，刚刚在里面有宝箱。干，怎么都锁起来？操！说实在，刚刚那个我也看不懂。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
有宝箱，他说这里有宝箱，可是我看不出来哪里有宝箱。又可以撸猫了，有一堆猫可以撸。可以3步时在那边撸猫。
Revelio.
里面又有宝箱啊，这又不给开，干！妈的，都不给开，操！
Revelio.
这一看就感觉好像是有门的地方，你知道吗？好可爱，很多地方可以撸猫啊，只要有猫的地方都可以撸啊。有宝箱，这应该要学隐形咒，学会隐形咒之后靠近它就有办法开。 会动、欸，
Off on another adventure, are we?
好了，上课啦！
Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
黑龙头。
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something
老师表示你迟到了。没有，老师表示你不要搞坏我的头就好了。Levioso。
Levioso.
像不像那个大家1年级的时候在学的？
Let's try something a little larger.
要让我来是吗？
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
所以要决斗是吗？
This should be Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just Protego.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy the duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
You're good. How perceptive.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
哎。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
等一下，我赢了会有雷文克劳会加分，那就代表说，如果我刚刚拉球比赛如果有赢的话，雷文克劳是不是也是加分？
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
因为前面有发生一些事情，那个是不能
You might be
讲。
a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
别被抓
Thank you,
到。
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
黑魔法防御课。
Levioso.
Everyone knows you can't comprehend.
Revelio.
都锁起来。
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-trained?
Levioso.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
他说这里有宝箱，在上面，我看到了，我看到他箭头的上面。我要去楼上，楼上右转。
Revelio.
这不就我跟他上课的地方吗？奇怪。
Lumos.
白马，那个白马图在哪里？一定有啊。
Revelio.
爆伤压骷髅。
Lumos.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well...
I wish I was a metamorph maker.
开箱。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better at transfiguration?
Hey. 这个，可是我还是找不到那个啊。
Levioso. Accio.
不理我。所以那个东西到底在哪里？到底在哪里？我找不到。那个图真的是要对学院要很熟，对学院不熟，你可能就真的找不到路。
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
2根柱子。 在哪里？在哪里？
Handy resource indeed, your field
在这里，
guide. I've most
找到了。看来他应该是不会藏在太远的地方。没有作业。收藏。哦，看来他真的是不会藏太远。
Revelio. Accio.
I come from the toilet bowl.
Revelio.
Said I could swim, did you, Praxia Mole?
Accio.
As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Lumos.
刚刚到底看到什么画面？怎么会有人，会有一个鬼魂拿着菜刀，然后追着另外一个鬼？
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining who's the greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Perhaps later.
Come back when you're feeling up to it, if ever.
我想等我学会多一点，我再一个一个杀掉。等我好了，我再一个一个打。来 TP。啊，我现在 GPU 还是一副快爆炸的样子。卫斯理下课后。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
家庭小经理。
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
什么更多作业？我很想回答下面这句话，你知道吗？
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
对啊，我什么时候可以拿到自己的魔杖？
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly
大家
skilled
都
wand
我也
maker.
只知道斜角巷那边有他的店，没想到火米村也有。
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
一个特别的配方，
I'm
很
eager
珍
to
重
get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
所以我要合成土真记也是吗？
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's
哦，我要
assignment,
记一
your
堆
friend
人
will meet
名
you at
哎
the。castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks. 我现在要去找罗南教授复修。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
受损雕像。哦，所以我要把书页抓回来就对了。
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
我什么时候可以开大锁？
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
飞龙喷泉。
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
"已解锁新的修复。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
竟然被我猜对了。
Revelio.
好，我现在要去哪里？
Reparo. Revelio.
哦，我看到了。7，我刚刚算左下那个是什么？左下7.5、12、12、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8，所以这个是。 但我需要找一个3只，所以左下这个到底是1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9，9加5 14，我需要一个3。有什么是3的吗？3头蛇。然后下面就随便猜。 哎、被我猜对耶！所以可见我一开始下面那个是算对的，这个是要算那个头的数量。
Revelio.
竟然被我算对了，哇，厉害！
telling us about her colleague who befriended a griffin.
我看看，我现在要去哪？火米村。要去火米村。
Said we had a griffin come by our street once and tried to get our back.
这个地方真的有太多东西可以探索。时髦学校斗篷。嗨，你知道每次看到这种雕像啊，都会让我想到那个，不知道大家有没有去过淡水老街？淡水捷运站出来都会有这种，就是这种雕像，也不是说雕像，就是街头艺人。
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
.我现在去上个厕所，稍等一下。好，我回来了。塞巴斯蒂安。
Off on another adventure, are we? Did you see Claire's hair today?
好，走吧，我们要去红米村。
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
希望有些东西的选择不会影响剧情的走向。我觉得这应该还没到火米村。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a
Revelio.
duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm
霍格
still
华兹
surprised
北
the
出口。
professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
居然可以开。
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
对，
Absolutely.
所以我们还是可以进到里面去。
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
你到现在发是地啊
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, I can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
火米村。啊，火米村就是那个嘛。啊，怎么没有那个废弃的房子呢？
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
这就是火米村吗？
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Leviosa! Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Accio. Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the guy. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
这还是有一些素材要收集。
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
火米村，我记得好像是三年级以上才能来这里。
Accio.
啊，我比较喜欢火米村下雪的时候的样子。
Bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
一堆锁着的房子。
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
火米村到处都是不同的景点、商店和其他兴趣，实战指南的地图进行引导。 火米村，我靠腰啊！旋转女巫体育必需品，恶作剧商店，三根扫帚，奇珍异兽副产品，高级巫师服，特色书店，奥利凡德。火米村一座，哦，这就是那个叫哪一部啊？忘记。阿兹卡班的逃犯，埃及的那个破屋子嘛，应该是那一个。反正我现在先去找奥利凡德。Ollivander 应该就是个。奥利凡德。
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
为什么不是接骨魔杖？
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
我要接骨魔杖。
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my! Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
独角兽毛发和凤凰
Phoenix feather, exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
威力强大的魔法潜力著称，稳定魔法力，产生大范围的魔法范围技能哦。
How intriguing.
大家觉得哪一个比较好？ 潜能。
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
经典灰，就这个好了。独角兽的麻烦。
How intriguing.
凤凰女。好了，这样就这样吧，这就是我的魔杖。
What do you think?
然后就是又是头顶一道圣光。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
玉柱与卷轴。
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested,
我靠，也太贵了吧！
take a look around at the rest of my info.
突然觉得我好穷哦，干我才39块而已。突然觉得我好穷哦。再来是什么神奇萝卜？奥利凡德已经去过了。奥利凡德这里左转。 我走对。好，我绕了一圈，所以我再往前走就好了。
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
印得固，回神魔药配方。
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time.
隐形魔药，终极魔药。可是我记得不是可以学隐身咒。还有哪里？过桥。
Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
有羊哎、
Well, hello there.
6块钱，为什么他会把6块钱丢地上？有羊哎、
Accio.
有羊哎、那个谁，乌来怎么在这？
Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
乌来你怎么在这？
Levioso.
乌来你怎么在这？
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But
what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
白仙种
Let me
子。
guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
也可以。
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
又要干嘛？山怪。
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
我靠！如果我没有按的话，他是不是就直接把我扒死？
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Confringo. Levioso.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Look out!
Levioso. Confringo.
That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering.
A few more hits to do the job. Levioso.
晋级的巨怪。
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd
怎么
say
可能
help
没？
is a
怎么
bit
可能
of
还
an
好？我他妈
understatement.
打到快死了，你知道
Never
吗
like？ that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
事情结束了，现在撸猫一下。现在撸猫。
Hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. There, continue. Repairer.
哇靠，连房子都能修，这么方便是吗？与店主交谈，这里。
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something
梅
much
林
more
爵士
useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
传统校跑，进攻家务。
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
3根扫帚。
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be interested? You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
走吧，我们来去3根扫帚喝
Assuming
奶
it
油
isn't
啤酒。
utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
看一下哦，任务没有作业，挑战任务。实战指南。皇室手套。装备，把手柄，手套，飞行坐骑，领巾，不要。 任务，欢迎来到红米村。收藏，我拿一堆收藏，结果都不能穿。我刚刚是不是看到我头上有东西？不然那边有一个东西。
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
维克多克。
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
为什么感觉这女生的配音好像是男？
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
不用地图，选择霍格华兹交易厅，直接 TP 也太屌了，直接 TP 也太强了。欢迎来到火母村。按错了，7。 我什么时候才能学攻击性的咒语？开启实战子弹。哇靠，有够远！我看能不能用 TP 耶。有够远，这学校这个他妈有个大。
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Garland.
And then
Sure.
the werewolf thing.
Revelio.
Oi, can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
呀，没空。教授，我就差这一颗了，不要把我当掉。
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
小盒子秘密。
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Reparo. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
我的行程原本就已经排了购买，结果魔法部又指派我负责打点霍格华兹新同学的事情。对方现在是5年级生，你敢信吗？所以校长不是很喜欢我，就对了。 赫卡特教授。
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
赢得2局交错魔杖。
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
所以我现在要去打架。我现在去打架就对了。
I adore getting out from back home. Have fun. How can one not fun?
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as...
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
闹鬼的卫生间。
My, what a striking figure. Quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
魁地奇护目镜。
You should see your face! Now?
Revelio.
这也是走一走就要开一下那个线型，来看一下到底有。
You can make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
Can I help you?
Hello, Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the
好啦，
fireworks
下播前
begin.
来打个2场，好吧？下播前打个2场。
We'll make you regret signing up.
这么凶啊！
Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Oh, Protego.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Is that all you've got?
Act like a winner.
Accio.
Give them what for.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
快死！
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
这可以1挑2就对
Ready
了
to。get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
靠腰啊，什么3打2？速速前打破此护盾。
Confringo. Potato. Levioso. Reparo.
You're better than
Accio.
that.
Mind the one.
Protego.
Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso. Is that all you've got?
Protect Levioso.
挫败。哦，按 G 是治疗啦。
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
3打2不公平啊！
Confringo.
Levioso. Protego.
Act like a winner.
Accio.
Give them what for.
Levioso.
Come on.
Levioso.
Protego. Accio.
3打2不公平欸
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
3打2不公平啊，大哥。
Accio.
You're better than that.
Mind the one.
Protego.
Levioso.
Accio. Levioso.
Levioso.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso.
Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Leviosa. Don't shy away
Accio.
now.
Levioso. There goes my way. Accio.
单打2不公平啊！我这是要一个一个砍的，我没有范围器。
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
训练假人，释放出，然后补上。
Accio.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
靠，还有这种组合技。
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
好了，我要回去找教授了。
Accio. Revelio.
自售自己。哦，我一直记得这座桥，那个哪一集啊？我每次都忘记了。凤凰会的命令就有出现过这座桥，跟好像那个死神的信物。 好像都是在桥上聊他父母，波特都是在桥上聊他父母。教授，我回来了，我也差不多要下播了。 因为晚上还有要跟莎莎继续玩，晚上要跟莎莎继续玩《A Way Out》，所以我也差不多要下播了，待会要稍微休息一下。
Accio.
Oi, can you help me?
不要。 嗯，赫卡森教授， 在上面啊。
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
教授，你在哪里？为什哦？
Oi, can you help me?
不要。
If only a new student were to help me with my...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
有没有人在飞在空中？好了，没有作业，变出去的秘密。学霸围巾。收藏，好多收藏品。啊，好啦，今天直播就到这里了。虽然出现了一堆状况，不过明天应该就是不会了哈。明天应该是不会再发生了啊。明天下午的话。明天下午一样会玩哈利波特，但是应该就会一路直播到晚上的10点之后去找犬章子啊。明天犬章子的初配信，如果大家有到场的话，我会带大家去看他的初配信啊。如果大家有在的话。可以这样连发，真的是蛮爽。很像手，很像没电，你知道吗？没电。好啦，总而言之，今天直播就到这里了。 也谢谢大家的收看。那应该会尽快把这款游戏玩完，毕竟我太多坑要挖太多坑了，你知道吗？那为什么会先玩这款游戏？就是因为毕竟现在热潮还是有啦，还是先赶快把它玩完会比较好。不希望拖太久。感谢大家的收看，然后我待会要继续先去把我的 VP 搞定了，不然的话晚上真的是会哭死的。哎，好了，感谢大家收看，大家晚安，晚上7点半就见啦，拜拜。